Are you one of those people who are having issues with middle term breaking, factorization, and solving? Then lucky for you, because in this video I'll be showing you the most easiest and efficient method into solving a quadratic equation. Don't trust me? Then just keep watching the video. Before I begin, I would like to let you guys know that I was one of you guys in the past. I didn't know the simple terms like what is an expression, what is an equation, what is the difference between solving, and what is the difference between solving and factorization. But trust me, in this video I'll be getting rid of all those questions and clearing your entire mind so that you don't ever need to watch any videos on YouTube uh, regarding this topic. So let's begin now, shall we? Also, I'll be doing this math in online whiteboard because I cannot really afford a tablet right now. But so if my handwriting is terrible, then listen to my voice. And now let's begin. So firstly, I would like to let you guys know the difference between equation and an expression. Let's firstly write the expression x squared minus 9x plus 8. And yes, I'm using a mouse to write this. And this is an expression. Why is that? Because I didn't write equals to 0 sign. If I did write this equals to 0 sign, that it would be called an equation. Then I would need to solve and find the value of x. So solving means finding the value of x, and factorization is the step that we stop at just before solving. So yeah, so factorization is a step before solving. And now I hope your mind is cleared. So we are not going to solve first. What we are going to do is factorize, right? So this is a, the first term is always a, and this is b. What is b? Minus 9x. And what is this then? This is c. And what is c? Plus 8. So in any quadratic equation, oh yeah, by the way, what is a quadratic equation? Anything that has to the power of 2 is a quadratic equation. If it had a power of 3, then it would be a cubic expression. So power is decreasing, right? Firstly it had the power of 2, then power of 1, and then there's no x. So this is a quadratic equation. This is a typical quadratic equation, to be honest. So yeah, anyways, so firstly take the c value, and here it is 8, and then find the factors of it. What do you mean by factors? So 4 times 2 is 8, right? So this is one pair, this is a pair of factor. What is the next pair? Next pair might be 8 and 1, or 1 comma 8 or 8 comma 1, it doesn't really matter. So for now I'll just use this two pair. There I found two pairs. One is 4 times 2 is 8, and another is 8 times 1 is also 8. So now the main thing, listen to me very carefully, and if you have any questions, just rewatch this part specially. Why? Because this is the main part. Oh, silly me, I forgot to tell you the name of this method. So the name of the method I'm going to show you right now is called the ping pong method. And yes, you heard it right. The name is called ping pong method. I'm having such a hard time to write using a mouse. Anyways, I hope you guys understand my suffering right now. But I swear, in the future, I'll buy a tablet if I'm rich enough, if we can even reach 1,000 subscribers, but let's see. So, now take the value that is on the A. So what is in the A? It is x square, right? Take x square and split it into two parts. What do I mean by split it into two parts? Write x, and then below write another x. Why? X times x is x square, right? What if I wrote 2x square here instead of x square just? Then you would write 2 here. 2x times x is 2x square, right? It matched. So for now, we won't do that. Right now, we just split it x square into two parts, x times x. So this 2 makes x square. And the most important part again, this is the equation b, right? Uh, So what's inside b? It's minus 9x squared. So whatever we are going to do next is to make sure that whatever we do will result in minus 9x, right? Okay, so we're going to take any one of this pair and put it here. And what do I mean by put it here? So my gut feeling is telling me to take this pair because it's the closest to 9. Like I know this can be turned into 9. So how? Write 8 and write 1 below, or you can just write 1 above and 8 below. Now what do I need to do is cross multiply. If I cross multiply, here it would be x times 1 plus 8 times x. How much is x plus 8x? It is 9x, right? Yeah. But did we match the value that's in B? No. Why? Because in B it's minus 9x, not just 9x, right? So what we need to do is write minus on both of the factors that we got. So I wrote minus 8 and minus 1. Why? Because then we will get the value of minus 9x. Am I right? So that just means that this is correct, and now we can just write the final answer. And what is the final answer? The factorization form. So take the first pair and write it somewhere else, x minus 8. Then take the second pair and write it somewhere else. I mean, write it beside the first pair. And this is your answer. This is your factorization form answer. And if we were to solve this, then we would write equals to 0 and try solving it. But read the question very carefully. Did it say factorize or solve? If it said factorize, then stop in this step. But if it said solve, then continue. X minus 8, we will then take the one of the pairs and then do equals to 0. x minus 8 x minus 8 equals to 0. X equals to 8. I'm just shifting the side, and then I'll do the same for the second pair, equals to 0. So x equals to 1. I'm sure if you use the calculator and find the answer now, it will match what I've just written. And I'll do another math to clear your conception, so stay with me till the end. Alright, so this is my second math, and in this math the expression is 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. We are going to factorize it, we are not going to solve it. And so remember the steps. Do My bad. So do you remember the steps? If not, no worries, I'm going to say it again. So this is the C. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and factorize it. There's only one factor because it is a prime number. And what is a prime number? A prime number is a number that can be divisible by itself and 1 only. So 3 times 1 is 3. So there's only one pair, so this is going to be really easy. So what we're going to do now is split this first equation, I mean a. We're going to split it into two parts, so the two parts would be 2x and x. And now we're going to make sure that somehow we can get this plus 5x. So we're going to write 3 below and 1 above. Why? Because if we cross multiply now, it's going to be 6x. 2x times 3 is 6x, and x times 1 is 1. So 6x plus 6x plus x is going to be 7x. Did it match? No, it didn't, right? So this is not the correct. This is not correct. And why isn't? Because it didn't match the plus 5x. So what we need to do is, right, we need to put minus in front of this. And why we are going to put minus? Because it's going to help us reach this value. And what is this value? Plus 5x. And yes, you can change the symbols however you want to over here. you can only change the symbols over here. So you can either put -1 in front of 1 or -1 in front of 3. But if we were to put -1 in front of 3, then we wouldn't be able to match this value, which is b. So if we do the math now, 6x, 3 times 2x is 6x minus x. My handwriting is so terrible right now, I feel like crying. -1 times x is x, right? So if what we get right now is 5x plus 5x. Why? Because 6 is greater than 1, of course, and what's the symbol in front of 6? It's plus, so that's why it's plus 5x. Now, the last step, we're going to take the upper pair and side write it in a side, and then we're going to take the second row and then we will write it. Oh, by the way, if there's no symbol in between, that just means it's plus, and if there's a symbol over here like minus, then it's going to be minus over here, not plus. Always remember that, just don't confuse it. And just for if your exam allows calculator, then double check your answer using a calculator. If your answer matches of the calculator, then just know that you did it correctly and showed all the steps. And your calculator might give the solve values, like it will directly give the value of x. So in order to double check, you can just solve. How to solve? 2x, my bad, let me write it again. 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So if I were to change sides, 2x equals to 1, x equals to 1 by 2. So if the value of the calculator matches the answer you got, then be glad because you got your marks and you are correct. But don't give it in the solve form unless the question asks you, right? Keep it in the factorization form if the question says factorize. And anyways, I guess that's it for today. If you need further clarifications about this method, my bad. My parents just came into my room, so I had to pause the recording. So, anyways, what I was saying, thanks for watching till the end, and I hope this video was helpful to you. And I'll be providing a worksheet in my description. Solve those problems. If you have any further questions regarding any math, you can DM me on my Instagram, and I will try to help you in any way possible. And yes, I'll be uploading daily from now on regarding all types of topics, including all the subjects except for chemistry, because I suck at chemistry. But I'll be teaching physics, maths, computer science, ICT, and much more. So if you wish to learn and improve daily, then stick till the end, because I'm aiming to be a famous YouTuber from Bangladesh. I know it sounds like a pipe dream right now, but I'll try my best, and I need to be more fluent in my English because I keep stuttering on my videos, since this is actually my first videos I'm making for my channel. And slowly I'll try to buy a tablet as well, then I can do my videos faster, and my handwriting will be much more better using an actual pen instead of a mouse. But anyways, that's it for today. If you're still confused about this method, then just know that it's completely okay, because you are totally new to this method, and what's going to make you perfect this method is practice. Yes, math is mainly about practice and understanding. If you understand the math and practice a lot of maths similar to this, then I assure you, it will finish this, it will ace this topic within 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. And today's video was all about factorizing, middle term breaking, and solving a quadratic equation. And what if the equation is not quadratic and still they ask you to factorize it? Then I'll show you similar videos like those in I'll show the similar maths like those in the upcoming videos. And for that, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and for now, peace out.